I have the best plays for this NBA Sunday that you guys absolutely do not want to miss out on, so make sure you stay tuned for this video. My 4 favorite free plays for you all in the NBA. All right, before we get into those picks, though, quick recap of Saturday's picks. Not a great day for us, honestly. Just one of those days where you don't really hit the mark. Went 1 for 3 on our 4 picks, is pretty bad. But there are ups and downs in this that happens in gambling, so you gotta roll with the punches. So we move forward to Sunday's picks, but we have hit 2 different parlays in the past week, right? We hit, and they were on back-to-back days, actually. We hit this pick on this 4-man on Wednesday, and we hit this 3-man on Tuesday. So we did go back-to-back cash outs within the past week. So we're riding a crazy run, kind of cooled off in the past few days. So we're looking to get back on the right side of history here. Okay, but before we get into tonight's picks, guys, you guys can take your picks on Novig. Guys, if you're not signed up to Novig, Novig's a new and upcoming sports betting platform. They're actually offering a 25% purchase match. So when you deposit $25 into the app, you'll get another $25 to play with as well. So $50 total cash. You can only get that if you use my code TH10 to sign up. Link will be in the description below for Novig. And if you're not on Novig, you guys can also get onto Chalkboard. Chalkboard is giving out a free pick and a 100% deposit match to new users. All right, all you got to do is use my same code, TH10 for Chalkboard. Link will be in the description below. Chalkboard also hands out profit boosts like pretty much every day. You can get like 50% profit boosts on Chalkboard. It's really awesome what they're doing. So go check out that. Chalkboard's giving out a ton of free value. Again, both links for Novig and Chalkboard will be in the description of the video, so you can check that out, find that there. All right, now let's move on into our plays, shall we, for this NBA Sunday. Starting off with play number 1, it is Julian Champagne over 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, here's what I like about this play. He's gone over this line in 8 of his last 10 games. He's averaging a little over 20 combined PRA in that 10-game span. You can see here a lot of green, right? A couple stretches where 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row, and then miss with a pretty bad game against the Rockets, but then bounces right back against the Hornets. Now, the Spurs are going up against the Orlando Magic this Sunday. And I like this matchup for Champagne because, yes, the Magic defend really well in terms of rebounds and assists and decent in the points category. Against small forwards, we have a little bit more of an edge, especially in the rebounds. You can see the difference here, right? They do defend assists better, but they defend rebounds not as well, and points are right about the same, giving up a little over 21 points per game to this position. So this is pretty favorable for us with Champagne's size. Being able to rack up a few more rebounds is really what I'm liking there. Dude plays 30 minutes a game, right? Gets 9 rebound chances a game at the small forward position, so pretty good there. The minutes have kind of dropped off like by just a tick in the last 10 games, but it might be because he's not shooting as well from the field, but from 3-point, he's shooting very well. 43% over his last 10 games, right? A bunch of games sprinkled in here with at least like 3 threes made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of his last 10 games, he's made 3 or more 3-pointers. Right, last game shot 4 for 6. Right, he's gone as much as shooting 16 threes in a game. That's absolutely insane. I don't think he'll do that ever again for a while. But the volume's there from 3, and he's shooting it very well. We get like 3 threes in this game. That's going to be huge for us in this matchup. Again, plays 30 minutes per game, so we love that there. The opportunity is there for him to go over. Love this play for Julian Champagne. All right, now, before we get into my favorite play, guys, if you want my best play every single day, you can get it on my Winible store for absolutely free. The link will be in the description below, so you can sign up totally free, right? I do have weekly and monthly VIP slots. You can sign up for those, but I'm not asking for that. You guys, I just want you guys to sign up for free. Go check out my picks when I post. I usually post my favorite play about an hour or two before the YouTube video drops, so you can get my pick before you're even watching this right now. All right, so I'll drop my favorite play every single day. And then when the YouTube video goes live, I will also post that in my Winible store, so you guys can be notified when I'm active and when I'm posting my picks. And my YouTube video will obviously have the full breakdown of all my plays for each day for free. Again, for totally free. There are VIP picks as well. You can get this totally free. Link is in the description below for my Winible store. All right. So without further ado, my favorite play for this Sunday, we are going with Luka Doncic over 47.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. Now, Luka's kind of been up and down with hitting this mark in terms of his PRA, depending on what the line is set at for every game, right? But he's probably one of the most bet on players in the league because who doesn't want to bet on Luka? It's fun watching Luka ball out, right? He's hit this line in 6 of his last 10 games, and over that 10-game stretch, he's averaging just over 51 points, rebounds, and assists combined. So decently over the line that it's set at right now. So that makes me feel good about that. He's had a couple games in here with 60+. Just went for 61 combined in his last game against the Wizards. Obviously, the Wizards aren't a great team. And it's a little bit of a different story because they're going up against the Knicks in this game. The Knicks are one of the best teams in terms of defending, especially at the point guard position too. One of, if not the best in the league. So you're like, well, that might shy you away from this. But I actually think this kind of helps us in a way. Because the Knicks overall are a very good team, defend most of their positions really well. I mean, you can quickly just run through and see, right? They have some weaknesses, but overall they defend most of their positions very, very well. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Lakers, right? I expect this to be a very back and forth game, a very close game, which actually is going to help us because it's going to mean Luka's going to have to be on the floor a little bit more opportunities for him to score. He's going to have to come up big, especially in the fourth quarter, probably get some more minutes, get the ball a lot more. All right, looking down here, been playing 35 minutes per game, and actually in the last 2 games didn't really play as many minutes as he normally does. I expect that to go back up to like the 38-minute category that he was playing in like 3 to 5 games ago, right? He only plays 30 minutes a game against the Wizards, still hits this line with ease, really. Triple-double last game. He's had one other triple-double mixed in here as well, so that's definitely a possibility as well, but what I really like, he's pretty much averaging a potential triple-double every single game. Almost 15 potential assists per game over his last 10 games. It's absolutely insane. Has double-digit rebound chances, almost 11.5 rebound chances per game. He had 16 rebound chances last game against the Wizards. That's absolutely ridiculous. He had 16 assist chances last game too. This guy's just an absolute freak. Has the ball so much. And over his last 10 games, he's shooting 53% from the field on 22 shot attempts per game, which is insane. Also shooting 42% from 3 on like 10 to 11 3-point attempts per game, which is also insane. Honestly, his weak spot is the free throws, but even still, he makes like 7 free throws a game too. Stops the clock, right? That helps us as well while getting points. That's huge. Yes, this is a tough positional matchup for Luka. But I love this spot here for Luka to go over. I think he's just going to continue the hot streak where he's been hitting in 6 of his last 10. Also, what I noticed here, he's gone over 46.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 7 of his last 8 games on the road, where he's averaging 55.6 points, rebounds, assists per game in those games. So just one game where he missed against the Cavs when they got absolutely blown out a few days ago, right? But other than that, absolutely balling out on the road, going for 50+ in every other game except for this one against the Cavs. So that leads me to believe we're getting another 50 burger in terms of these combined stats from Luka. So I really, really love that. All right, remember the line is 47.5. That stat was for 46.5. I still feel really great about this. So that's my favorite play for the night. Luka Doncic over 47.5 PRA. Now, pick number 3, another guy that I think I hit on it, or no, we missed on his pick. Like, this is like a week and a half ago, but it's been playing really well. It's Kawhi Leonard over 26.5 points and assists. Now, Kawhi Leonard's gone over this points and assist line in 9 of his last 10 games. Been really consistent here, looking down here. Averaging just over 30 points and assists per game in that 10-game stretch. The only game he misses is where he goes for 25, so he misses by 2 in a game against the Jazz. So other than that, just super solid, very consistent all season, really, especially in the latter half of the season. You look at the last, 20 games, right? Hitting 85% in his last 20 games. Only missed in 3 games. And in those 3 games, he misses by, 3? Misses by 2? Misses by 2. So look how consistent he is. And then he's only exploding. It's like a boom. It's like the fantasy football boom or bust percentage, right? He only just booms, right? He's either right at this line, just going over, or just slightly under. And if not, he's having a 57 combined game or 48 or 46. So I I absolutely love this play. This is a no-brainer, especially going up against the Phoenix Suns, who yes are top 5 in points and assists allowed, but small forward position, they are bad. 20th in points allowed, 24th in the league in assists allowed. They're giving up almost 22 points per game to small forwards. Kawhi Leonard, one of the great players in the NBA. This is a match made in heaven for him. So I love for him to go over. It's a no-brainer. Just not going to overthink it at all. Look at this. Plays 30 minutes per game in his last 10 games, shooting 49% from the field on 19 shot attempts, shooting 43% from 3 as well, gets to the free throw line occasionally. I love this. I love this play so much. All right, so that's play number 3 for us. Now, before we head into our last play number 4, guys, if you are not signed up to Pikkit yet, you guys need to sign up to Pikkit. What Pikkit does, it syncs up all of your sports books in one spot so you can see your combined record, all of your balances as well, so you're not juggling through a bunch of different apps trying to find out where your money's at and how you're doing on each different app. Pikkit will do all of that for you. Also, Pikkit is going to pay you to sign up to their app. They're either going to pay you $3 or $100 just for signing up. There's no catch at all. You don't have to sign up for a subscription service. You don't have to pay a one-time fee to use the app. It's totally free. They are just paying you to sign up. All you have to do is download the Pikkit app, use my promo code TEACH10, and sync up a sportsbook that has at least 10 or more bets placed on it, and you will get that deposit into your account. I don't know about you guys, but I like free money. It's a free chance at $100 or not. You get $3, throw it on Crazy Parlay, and you can retire, right? So go sign up to Pikkit, all right? Go get that free money. Now, let's head back into our final play. That is Jarrett Allen under 11.5 rebounds and assists. Jarrett Allen's gone under this line in 10 of his last 10 games, where he's only averaging 8.3 rebounds and assists per game. Now, he has come very close in the last 2, right, with 11 and 10 in back-to-back games. So you're like, oh, well, maybe, yeah, sure, maybe he can, right? And I'll say, in 2025, this entire season, gone under this line in 76% of his games, right? 29 out of 38 games. Had a stretch right here in the middle where he was kind of close and doing pretty well. But the last 10 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the last 10 games just hasn't, he's come close in the last 2, right? But averaging kind of in that 8 range, you know? So still makes me feel really good. Again, missed this in 10 straight games. So I'm just going to keep riding with the streak that he's just going to stay under. Going up against the Portland Trail Blazers, who are middle of the pack in the league in terms of rebounds and assists allowed. And at the center position, it's a similar story. 14th in the league in rebounds allowed, 17th in the league in assists allowed. So not an incredibly favorable matchup, but also not a terrible matchup for us either. So kind of right in between. Why the line's not moving up or down to plus or minus 11.5. So we're just going to ride with the fact that he's going to stay under. Okay, plays 30 minutes per game. Crazy. Has a ton of rebound chances per game. Just doesn't grab them. All right, so it kind of seems to not really matter the minutes that he's playing because he'll get similar-ish rebound chances, but just doesn't really grab them as of recently. So I'm just going to ride with that, whether that's luck or if he's skill, he's just not putting himself in good positions. He's obviously not doing something right to go over this line, so I'm going to ride with the under as long as the line stays at 11.5. So that's where we get it at. That's where I'm going to take it. That is our 4th play. Now, let's quickly recap our 4 plays before we get on out of here. All right, starting us off, Julian Champagne, over 16.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Luka Doncic, over 47.5 points, rebounds, and assists is my favorite play of Sunday. Kawhi Leonard, over 26.5 points and assists. And then Jarrett Allen, over 11.5 rebounds and assists. So those are the 4 plays for this NBA Sunday. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you do enjoy this content. As much as I do enjoy putting these videos out for you, I've been loving taking these picks. Been loving betting on the NBA recently. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just really waiting for the Super Bowl to come out next week. It feels like it's forever from now. But we're going to keep riding and betting on the NBA. If you guys want different sports bets on different sports, you want hockey picks or whatever you want, badminton, you want tennis picks, Australian Open picks for Sunday evening. Oh, maybe I'll put a Sunday night, late night tennis pick together or something. But anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for more picks.